Alright, we're going to see how much you know about me. Question for you today. Does anybody know what I'm scared of? Grant? The devil? No? Snakes. That is definitely one of them. Anybody else?
Me.
Anything? Any guess? No? Any other guesses?
No.
Grant? The dark? Not so much.
Tarantulas.
Tarantulas, alright. My son knows me. Two things I'm scared of. Snakes and spiders. Alright? We dig under houses on the weekend. And yesterday we're crawling around under a big house, on our bellies, under beams, and guess what I found?
Oh.
Spider.
No, I found a snake skin that was about 4.5 feet long.
Oh.
Which means there's a big snake under there that's a little bit bigger than that skin that I found. Alright? So, my uncle and I, who's also scared of snakes, were on guard the rest of the day as we were crawling around on our stomach. I was on a mission trip last year working, and a lizard was in the ceiling and the tail fell down.
Oh.
And I'm on a ceiling and the tail come down right in front of my eyes. And you know what I did? I screamed like a little girl and I ran out of the house. That's what I did. See, there's things that I am scared of. Spiders don't scare me to the point that I run away, but there's not too many spiders that live after I find them, right? We continue on. Now, the second question for you this morning is, do you all have things that you're afraid of? And would anybody like to share one?
Definitely spiders, and I would run away
All right.
screaming.
All right.
Bees.
Bees. All right. Anybody else? Great.
The
The dark. All right. Anybody else? No. Dark. Dark. Anybody else? I thought you were going to say crocodile. All right. Well, you know what? We're scared of things, and a couple of you mentioned a couple ones that we're going to talk about today. When we look at life, we're going to talk about fear today. We're going to talk about holding on to our anchor in life. Now, our anchor in life today, we're going to talk about is Jesus Christ, the center of our faith. And when a couple of you talked about things that you're scared of, Grant asked me if I was scared of the devil. I'm not. And you know why? Because God is bigger. And I know that in my life that God has everything under control in His hands. And because of that, I don't need to fear the devil. Grant said, and Noah said, a couple of you said that you're scared of the dark. I understand that. When I was a young boy, I wasn't a big fan of it either. But you know what I found early on? That just the simple idea of a flashlight made the dark seem like nobody cared. Well, in our lives, we often associate Jesus with light and everything else with darkness. So we go through life and we have a fear of something. We say the dark, snakes, spiders, these are all human things. God conquers all of them. And when we have Jesus in our lives, we have a light that penetrates the darkness, and we no longer have to fear. So what I want to encourage all of you today is that we can face our fears head on. Now, I'm saying that, and I will tell you right now that I'm never going to face a snake head on, right? Unless I have a big shovel and I can get rid of it. Okay? But we do have to face our fears in the sense that we don't have to fear anything in life because God is bigger than all of it. And when we come upon storms in life, when we come upon challenges that face us, we're stuck in the dark, or we're faced with a room full of spiders, or we're not sure where to go, God is bigger than all of those things. All right? So I want to encourage you today that when you're scared, when you're fearful, to not let that overtake who you are, but rather to rely on Jesus and give those fears to Him, because He'll calm us, He'll help us focus, and He'll help us continue on. We never found that snake under the house yesterday. My dad and uncle were there today. They might have found it today. I'm not sure. I haven't talked. But God always takes those fears, keeps them in mind, and He keeps us safe from them. And I think in my life, at all times, in all places, that God has witnessed doing it. All right. So, can you guys think we can face our fears that way together? Yeah, we all have some of them, right? Like I said, if we see a snake around here today, you'll see me jump really high. All right. But that's who we are. We have some of those fears, and we know that we can always conquer them in and through the power of Jesus in our lives. Make sense? All right, let's bow our heads for a word of prayer. Dear Father, pray today that you'll be with these young men and women, that you would guide them, that you would strengthen them, that, Father, you would help them to know you in all. That, Father, our fears here are nothing in comparison to the love and the grace that you have for us. Father, as they grow up, as they grow strong in your name and your word, we pray that you'll be with them and guide them, that you will lift them, and you will help them to know you in all that they do. In your name we pray, Lord. Amen.
You guys can put that in your